just don't get it. Why is she so different from all the other kids?
Everyone keeps telling me that I'm too young to sing. Jazz songs are not for little girls. Choose pop, it's more your thing. Now listen up and listen close to what I have to say. Little mix and grande on for every child, okay? It's my choice, so hush your mouth. There ain't nothing wrong with standing from the crowd. It's my choice, so hear me say. Individuality works better in every way. I'm the little jazz singer, and I wrote this song.
Hi everybody, it's Rachel, your host at Wave Entertainment, and I'm super excited to be in the studio today, and I'm doing a special interview from very far away. I've got on the line with me, and she is just Astrid. I love your name, by the way, Astrid. So, Astrid, tell me, Mom, maybe you can answer this question for me. Where did you come up with that lovely name?
Well, there is a singer called Astrid Gilberto, and my mum came up with that lovely name since she was a big fan of her. So that's kind of like where the base of my name came from.
Okay. All right. So she knew you were going to be a rock star right from the beginning, didn't she? All right. So, Astrid, tell me a little bit about you.
So I'm the youngest jazz singer in the UK at the moment, and I go all around the Northwest singing jazz and blues all around, to cheer people up. Since Corona's been around, I've not been able to, but I've been doing a little bit of busking online on my page at Astrid Sings Jazz if you want to go check it out. And yeah, that's mostly what I do. And yeah, I just do a lot of singing all around to cheer people up.
That is awesome. Now, when did you know you wanted to be a singer? So tell us how old you are first off, if you don't mind. I know it's not polite to ask a lady at her age, but
When I first publicly started singing, I was about 7, although I have been singing a lot longer than that. I started properly singing, not publicly, about 3. And my mum noticed how much I had a very jazzy voice, because I've always had a very low voice. So when my mum noticed that, I started singing at karaoke's on holiday, and from there I went on to my first competition called Teen Star, and that's kind of how I got on to The Voice Kids, and then that's how I started getting all of my gigs all around.
Wow, that sounds pretty exciting. So, were you nervous whenever you did those auditions? It's tough to Were you a little nervous when you were doing the auditions? I mean, how old were you when you did your first competition?
I'm actually quite a confident person. I don't really suffer with nerves. I've never really been like that. So, yeah, I've been a pretty confident person most of my life.
That is awesome. That is awesome. I noticed that about you, and it really sparked my interest because you have a lot of spunk and a lot of determination. I love that about you, so I have a feeling that you're going to go wherever you want to go with whatever direction you want to go, because the sky is really the limit, and well, there's no limit except for your own imagination, so just let it rip, girl. Yeah. You're getting ready to go into middle school this year, aren't you?
Yes.
Now,
high school.
No, I'm sure you didn't tell everybody where you're from, and I didn't let the beans out about that either.
Yeah,
so they might notice your little cute accent too. It's a little different than my crazy Southern accent, but
No, I'm from the UK, so it's a little bit different school here. So your middle school's my high school, but it might sound a bit odd. But
no.
Yeah.
So tell me about some of the songs that you have wrote all by yourself. How did you get into doing that?
Okay, so I wrote 2 songs, one called The Little Jazz Singer and one called Make a Change.
I love them both, by the way.
Actually, I have 3. I also have one called For All Time, but I don't think this one I'm playing. And I'm also writing a song at the moment, which hopefully will be coming out soon. But the first thing I wrote was For All Time, but the second one, which you'll be playing, is The Little Jazz Singer.
I love that one.
And all my songs have a meaning. The Little Jazz Singer was wrote about how when I was younger, about 7, when I first started getting into singing, I used to get bullied for it because I don't sing the usual stuff that's played on the radios today, like pop. So I sing jazz, like I said, and I used to get bullied for that. Very stupid reasons, but yeah, I wrote a song about how it's good to be different and it's good to stand out from the crowd. Being unique is an amazing thing and something you should be proud about. So that's the reason that I wrote The Little Jazz Singer.
And that's absolutely what caught my attention about it. And I really like your other song that you sent me too. So tell me a little bit about that one. Make a Change.
So
that one
Make
is
a
so
Change.
important. I almost cried during that
Yeah.
one.
It was wrote about how the earth is being treated differently, and it's not been great, has it? You know,
No, not at all.
all different things have been happening in the world, and it's kind of grown a little bit more of a meaning now, since you probably know what's going around, Corona,
Yes.
George Floyd, all
Yes.
this sad stuff that's going.
Yes.
So it's kind of grew a bigger meaning now, and it
Yeah.
does mean a lot, that song, and it just spreads awareness about how you can become a better person by helping out.
Be part of the solution, not part of the
try-
problem.
Yeah, just anything you can do helps, and that's basically what that song is titled about. Make a change.
Yeah. So tell me about the one that you're working on now. Can you tell me a little bit about what that one's about? Your one you're working
Sorry,
on?
which one?
The one you're working on right now.
Oh, Fame, Hungry and Crazy. Right, so that one will be
Say
coming
that
out
again.
soon.
Say that one more time. What's it called? What is it?
Sorry?
What is it called?
Fame, Hungry and Crazy.
Fame,
that song's
Hungry, and
basically-
Crazy. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So that song's basically about social media and how teens have been like caught up in it, and it's kind of like about how people are trying to always become famous by different platforms, and how that you can become famous from way better things than just being on social media,
Right.
because you've probably seen loads of teenagers all over social medias trying to become famous from random different things. So this one is basically about how you can become famous from better things, and also people are getting too tied up in it, becoming a little bit insane around the types of things. So yeah, that's basically what that one's about.
Very relevant. I love the topics that you're writing about because they're very relevant to all of us, no matter where we are.
Oh, yeah, so that song, I'm trying to save up to get with some musicians to professionally record that song, because at the moment we can't really do much because of Corona.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get with some musicians to write the base of the music for it. So I've been selling some of my CDs, which include the songs that you'll be playing today, and loads of other recorded songs that I've sang. Some sort of like modern day ones, but they're like in my sort of twist. So it's not completely like the pop, but it's in like a different way, if you get what I'm saying. And I also have a lot of my jazz songs that are also recorded. So they're all selling on a CD for, I'm pretty sure, £10, including shipping. But
So give us
it's
the
not much
website.
because-
Can you give us the website where people
Website.
can find that?
well, you can go onto my social medias at Astrid Sings Jazz on any platform, really.
Can you spell that out
Um,
for us, Astrid?
Astrid, Astrid, Sings Jazz on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of those sort, YouTube. And you can also give my mum a private message. She owns all my social medias and runs them for me. So you can give her a nice private message and she can get you a CD up if you like what you hear today.
Okay. Well, I know I'm going to get my copy too, because I'm a fan for sure. I love you. You're just amazing. Astrid, what are some of the things that you like to do for fun besides singing?
Well, at the moment, I've been learning an instrument and I've been learning guitar. So I've been doing that in some of my spare time. Hopefully, I can become better at that so I can start busking with that once COVID's over. And I have an amazing guitar teacher. He's lovely and he's been teaching me. I also do theatre and I do dance. Although I've not been able to do that due to COVID again, which is kind of sad, but, you know, I still like to take that up. And, yeah, there's some of the other things I do. Oh, of course, yes, spending time with my family. Yeah. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of activities during COVID because, you know, there's not much we can do.
Right.
But we've been doing a lot, haven't we, Mum?
Yeah.
Going out for coffees. Yeah, getting a lot better, you know, doing all that stuff, bike rides, sport, like loads of different sports sorts of things, all that fun stuff.
So, Astrid, what was one of the craziest things that's ever happened to you while you were on stage performing?
With my family?
No, on stage performing.
Oh, on stage. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Before COVID.
Before COVID.
Yeah.
That's one of the craziest things.
Yeah.
Well, one of my voice kids. Yeah, definitely. So, on Monday, I got to sing with Lulu, who sang To Sow of Love.
Yes.
And I got to sing that with her, and that was absolutely amazing. On Instagram, of course, because, you know, we can't meet up because she's all the way in America and I'm over here in England. But I got to sing with her on Monday, and we got to sing To Sow of Love, and that was amazing.
It is amazing. I've checked it out.
Yeah, I know. I got to talk to her, and it was just really mind-blowing because I sing To Sow of Love, and that's also one of the songs that I've recently recorded, although I have known that song since early when I started singing, so I've always been a big fan of Lulu. Mm-hmm. And when I got to sing with her, it was like, how? I was
well, you better get used
so
to it.
excited. Before I went on, you can get accepted onto lives, and my face was literally mind blown. I was like, it's funny because my mum has the recording of it, and I'm over here going, and that was a really exciting experience.
Yeah,
definitely one I'm going to remember.
I can imagine. I would definitely remember a moment like that for sure. Astrid, who is somebody that you would love to approach to do this new song with you?
Who would I love to do this new song with?
Yeah.
Well, it's not anyone in particular. It's that I'd like to get in with some professional musicians so they can actually write the tune to the song so I can actually release it. Well, we have the tune, but we'd like some actual musicians, sorry, and sort of like to play it so like all different like saxophones,
right,
all that stuff. So actual instruments playing the music because we actually haven't been able to find any. So we've found someone finally, and I'm just saving up by selling my CDs, doing my
so everybody go get their...
And we're slowly getting there, so that would be great when we can actually finally release Fame Hungry and Crazy.
Yeah. So you guys go out there and get her CD so she can get closer to her goal because it'll be worth it.
Yes. Please do. It mean the world.
Yes. All right, so we're going to take a quick break and we're going to listen to some of your songs and then we're going to come right back and talk with you for a little bit longer if that's okay with you.
Lovely.
Okay.
I just don't get it. Why is she so different from all the other kids?
Everyone keeps telling me that I'm too young to sing. Jazz songs are not for little girls. Choose pop, it's more your thing. Now listen up and listen close to what I have to say. Little mix and grande on for every child, okay? It's my choice, so hush your mouth. There ain't nothing wrong with standing from the crowd. It's my choice. So hear me say, individuality works better in every way. I'm the little jazz singer, and I wrote this song to let every child out there know being different isn't wrong. I'm the little jazz singer, and I'll shout it far, that you should be accepted for the person that you are. Just because they say it doesn't mean they're always right. It's good to have big dreams, but make them happen in real life. Take a tip from me and just ignore their ugly words. I'm standing up for every child whose voice just isn't heard. It's my choice, so hush your mouth. There ain't nothing wrong with standing from the crowd. It's my choice, so hear me say, individuality works better in every way. I'm the little jazz singer, and I wrote this song to let every child out there know being different isn't wrong. I'm the little jazz singer, and I'll shout it far, that you should be accepted for the person that you are. Individuality works better in every way. I'm the little jazz singer, and I wrote this song to let every child out there know being different isn't wrong. I'm the little jazz singer, and I'll shout it far, that you should be accepted for the person that you are. It's good to be different, isn't it?
This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go.
There's something happening all around us. Can you feel it too? We're standing up and speaking out right now. It's time to raise the roof. We're not accepted in this world, the rich and powerful. Stop looking down when I blow you. Get ready to move over. We're going stronger, stronger. It's time, let's make a change. We're going stronger, stronger, to make the world a better place. It doesn't matter that we are young. Don't you think we see it too? The planet needs our help so much right now. What are you gonna do? Stop leaving it to those who just don't care or don't know what to do. Don't turn your head and just walk away. Together we will make it through. We're going stronger, stronger. It's time, let's make a change. We're going stronger, stronger, to make the world a better place. Let's move it on, let's make a change. Open your eyes, don't be afraid. The choice just for you to make. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's move it on, let's make a change. Open your eyes, don't be afraid. The choice is just for you to make. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
that doors are opening to each of you. And the great challenge facing you is to be ready to enter these doors as they open.
All right, and we are back with Wave Entertainment and our wonderful interview with Astrid. And I also have her mother here and her manager of social media. And hey, Amanda, how are you doing?
Hi, Rachel. Thank you so much for having us on your show.
Well, thank you for agreeing to allow her to be on the show. I'm the one that is very honored and very excited to share her wonderful talents. Now, tell me.
Well, we just feel privileged that you're spreading the message of Astrid over in your wonderful country. So thank you very much.
Well, back at you, and she has a wonderful message to share. And so when I run across people who have those wonderful messages to share, that's why I have this whole entire platform, is to give a voice to those who might not otherwise
Fabulous.
have a voice. And I just appreciate you so much and your support and love for your daughter and to help her to follow her dreams. That is just awesome, and that's what makes her the strong, independent woman that she is. So thank you very much, Amanda, for being the wonderful mother that you are.
It's very different for us because we've never really had a child who's musical. I've got 4 children and they range from 26 to 11. So Astrid's the first one that's really shown any great passion in music.
Mm-hmm.
Her father and I love music and we play jazz, and her nan loves jazz. But I think some children are just born to perform,
Mm-hmm.
and she's one, and I'm just trying to help her. We both are, any way we possibly can.
Well, she's told me about some of the competitions that she's in. It's very
Yes.
difficult to even get your hat in the arena to even be part of those competitions. So can you tell me a little bit of some of the things that you had to do in case there are other young people out there to help support your daughter, and what steps she had to go through to kind of get into these
It's been,
competitions?
Did her first competition when she was 7, and she didn't. She got no. Did you get past the first round? Yeah, she got through the first round of the competition. She got into the second round, and she went out in the second round, but she didn't get any further because of the type of music she sings.
Right.
These competitions are all aimed at children, teenagers who sing pop,
Right.
who sing pop or musical theatre, and Astrid's jazz. So jazz is a very niche genre.
Right.
So she hasn't really been able to meet the right people, should I say.
Right.
She has. I mean, I personally, because I don't know anything about the music industry, I've contacted so many different people to try and help her in the jazz arena. Mostly had doors closed in our face because she's a child. They're not interested.
They don't even want to give her a
me-
chance and listen to
No.
her before they shut the door in her face, do they?
Exactly. And to me, that just is really poor, because these children who are interested in jazz are the future jazz stars. So really, they should be supportive of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also think there's a lot of snobbery in jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't come from the right background or have the right connections, people don't want to know you. That's what I've found since trying to support Astrid. In addition to that, it's very hard in this country for a child to have a platform as a performer.
Yeah.
It's not as bad in other countries because there are lots of child performers in America,
Right.
in Spain, in Italy, but in England there isn't.
Right.
So trying to get that platform for her, because what she loves doing is performing.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
I
we're
love
all the
her.
children.
I love her YouTube channel. I have a lot
Yeah,
of.
exactly.
I have a lot of fun watching
Where other
that.
children love to do gymnastics or swim, her passion is singing.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to find a platform for it is very, very difficult. The only successful platform we have found for it is online, and that's through her own social media. And I've come to the conclusion now that the best way forward for Astrid is to build up her online social media profiles and perform for the people who wanted to perform. I'm no longer going to go down the route of knocking on doors, trying to get people to listen. If they don't want to listen, then that's up to them. She has a great fan base at the moment, and she loves her busking. She loves also performing in homes for the elderly, for the disabled. So we're just going to carry on doing that. And if the doors don't open, they don't open. But at least she has an audience that want to hear it.
Yeah, well, I think that she is starting to get in front of the right audience. And with COVID-19, we're having to change the whole way that we approach things and approach the arts and approach music. I'm not sure I'm digging it too much because I absolutely love to go see a live performance. That I
Yes.
I'm not a musician myself. A lot of people think because I have a radio station that I'm in music myself. No, I'm just a professional music lover. That's what I call myself.
Me too.
And, so whatever I can do to preserve that opportunity for people, I love to be able to do what I do because of my own, selfishness, so to speak.
No.
Selfishly selfish.
We rely on people. We truly rely on people like yourself who have your own platform to speak to other people, to support and help Astrid. So that's wonderful.
Yeah. Well, I'm super happy that you're out there and putting her out there on the social media, because I feel very blessed that I have been able to run across her profile and yours as well.
Thank you.
And I love Facebook for suggesting certain people into my circle of friends. I've made some great friends through Facebook. I can't deny I have a love-hate relationship with Facebook and social media.
Yes.
But sometimes some very wonderful things come from Facebook, and if they're used properly,
and the main
Instagram.
thing for me is that Astrid's only 11, so I run all her social media.
That's
because
very smart.
There are wonderful people on social media, but there are also
Vultures.
some, questionable characters. So nothing goes through Astrid. She just does what she loves, and I take care of everything else.
And I appreciated that too. Whenever I came across, Astrid and her music, because I did come right through you. I didn't even, as a parent, I didn't even attempt. I looked. I saw her. She was suggested to me in her music page,
Right.
and I was like blown away, and so I had to reach out. And when I made that decision to reach out, I'm thinking, okay, I'm a parent. She's 11 years old. I need to either touch base with either a manager or her parent, because I'm not gonna, approach her at her age, even though she's very sophisticated and could handle a conversation like I was going to have with her. But just out of respect and doing the right thing and not being, a vulture. But anyway, so I really appreciate you taking the time to have this interview with us, and for you also sharing your thoughts. And
It's been amazing.
yes, and you're so awesome, and just keep up doing what you're doing. Don't ever give up. If you believe in it, go for it. Okay?
Oh, we're trying, Rachel. She's trying.
I know it. I
We
know.
got a big shout out to this amazing lady, my brother.
Yes,
She's the one who's
absolutely.
got me here, so
Yes, thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much. I really
no.
appreciate it.
Thank you
Now,
so much for having us.
now, could you shout out your social media one more time so that people know where to get your CD? Because I know everybody's going to want to get one as soon as they hear it, okay?
So if you want to go check out my channels or get a CD for yourself, my accounts are Astrid Sings Jazz, ASTRID. Sings Jazz on any social media, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Twitter, and if you are interested, just give my mum a little private message and you'll get your CD.
All her CDs are all on social media. So if you just scroll down, you'll see different CDs that are available, and you just click on the link, and it takes you to where to order one from.
Awesome.
Oh, and also she has a website, which is AstridSingsJazz.com. So you can have a look on there too.
There's also some nice merch on there. Enjoy.
Another merchandise isn't there at the moment, being reviewed.
No! Oh,
Okay, so tell everybody about your YouTube channel as well, because you've got some great things on there for young people.
On my YouTube channel, all my covers are posted up there, all my recorded videos.
And originals.
Yeah, so, you know, all of that
Astrid
stuff.
Sings Jazz.
It's
Astrid Sings Jazz.
okay.
I
That's
think there's
Astrid
also a
Sings
few
Jazz.
little,
Okay.
just snippets of clips of
Yeah.
songs on there.
And TV shows.
And yeah, so all different types of things on there.
I have a lot of
Go
fun
check
watching
that
your
out.
YouTube channel. I'm not gonna joke.
Oh, thank you, Rachel.
You're a lot of fun, and keep in touch with me. I look forward to hearing your new song whenever you get it out. So please share it with us. We'd love to hear it on Wave and play it for our listeners.
Most
Okay.
definitely. We'll be back on.
Okay. Well,
Thank you
you
so
have a
much.
great rest of your night, and I look forward to our next conversation. You have a great day. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Rachel.
Bye.
All I could ever be to you is the darkness that we knew, and this regret I got accustomed to. Once it was so right when we were at our height, waiting for you at the hotel at night. I knew I hadn't met my match, but every moment we could snatch. I don't know why I got so attached. That's my responsibility. You don't owe nothing to me, but to walk away I have no capacity. He walks away, the sun goes down. He takes the day, but I am grown, and in your way, in this blue shade, my tears dry on their own. I don't understand, why do I stress the man when there's so many bigger things at hand? We could have never had it all. We had to hit a wall. So this is inevitable withdrawal. Even if I stopped wanting you, our perspective pushes through. I'll be some next man's other woman's too. I shouldn't play myself again. I should be my own best friend, not shoot myself in the head with stupid man. He walks away, the sun goes down. He takes the day, but I am grown, and in your way, in this blue shade, my tears dry on their own. For we are history. Your shadow covers me, a sky above a place. He walks away, the sun goes down. He takes the day, but I am grown, and in your way, in this blue shade, my tears dry on their own. Wish there was no regrets, no emotional death. 'Cause as we kiss goodbye, the sun sets. For we are history. Your shadow covers me, a sky above a place only these lovers see. He walks away, the sun We love you, Amy.
Hey, this is Astrid, and you're listening to Wave World Art Vibe Entertainment, where you always hear it first.